Welcome to another edition of Live Your Purpose. I'm Steve Bottrill, and we like to feature people in the Chatham-Kent who bring in positivity to the area. Today, I'm honored to be joined with Charlene Renaud, professional speaker and best-selling author. Now, Charlene, you've written a book called The Pinata Theory, What's in Your Stuffing. Can you tell us what that's about?
Yes, my first book, The Pinata Theory, and it's right here, and this was written for adults. And it's a metaphor explaining what's inside of us and where does all our stuffing come from. So therefore, the analogy of being burst open to find out what's inside our subconscious mind. So we have a lot of influences in life. It comes from family, culture, religion, the community you're born in. All these things make who we are. So we've had healthy and unhealthy stuffing downloaded into us. So how do we deal with the unhealthy stuffing? How do we heal? How do we overcome adversity? So that's the analogy.
So why did you write this book?
Well, I wanted to discover, it was through my own adversity, to discover why I was making unhealthy choices and also working with people with mental health and addictions. There is a direct link between childhood abuse, trauma, and disconnection to future disease. So how do we overcome automatic programming in the subconscious mind?
Right, that's good. Who are you directly targeting with this?
The Pinata Theory is written for adults, and I'm targeting any adult, basically, because we all have had our fair share of unhealthy stuffing. So it's directed at people who just want to grow, transform, forgive, heal, and also to challenge social paradigms that are very damaging.
And have you had a lot of good feedback on this?
I've had excellent feedback. The day that it was released, it reached the top-selling list on Amazon Canada in the self-help transformation category.
Wow, that's impressive. And now, there's two books here. You've also written A Precious Pinata for Kids.
For kids, that's right. After writing The Pinata Theory, there's a little character inside the book, and that character was for life tips. And I thought, geez, that's a cute little guy. I'm going to make him into something for children. So I designed Precious Pinata. So to help children understand the mind and things that go inside of them and how those affect their health and their life trajectory, I designed Precious because he has special stuffing inside. Do you want to talk about the stuffing, Steve?
Sure, let's hear about the stuffing.
Okay, so inside of Precious, maybe you can hold your hand out and I'll pass you the balls.
Oh, sure.
There's 7 different color balls inside of Precious. So each of these colors represent a lesson in his full color book. And the book is presented to the child by an adult. So each of these represent a topic about healthy or unhealthy stuffing. So some of the topics that are included in his book, and it's hard to believe all these balls go inside of there. Everybody's like, is this ever ending?
I was going to say,
oh, wait a minute, there's one more, Steve.
Yeah, jeez, my hands are too full.
So it helps children understand the mind because you can't see the mind. So things that happen to us or we do to others, how does that affect me? How does it affect others?
Right.
So Precious Pinata was designed to be very cute, snuggable, and very educational. And it's based on psychology. So I'll just put Precious here for a moment. So each of these balls represent a lesson in the book. There's diversity in culture, causes such as Pink Shirt Day, Orange Shirt Day, which deals with bullying and racism, emotions and mental health. It's very important to talk to children about mental health, and also my purpose is to help erase the stigma around mental health and addictions. And this is a very sensitive topic, but very important. It's about sexual abuse. 1 in 3 children, female children, are abused, 1 in 6 boys. So it's very important to talk to children about familiar people acting strange. So I go through those different scenarios. And this color deals with sunshine and disposition, body language.
Right.
And this one is about green earth, recycling, being in nature, because today our kids are spending too much time on the computer and not enough time outside playing.
That's right.
And this one, this is the Pinata poop stuffing.
Oh,
So you laughed, and that's what I want the kids to do, is giggle. Because
Okay.
when they connect something,
Yeah.
they remember. So it's the visual of having the doll, the stuffing, and also looking at big pictures in the book and an adult teaching them.
Right.
So Pinata poop stuffing is something that makes you feel sad, angry, fearful, anxious. So Precious tells the kids, this is something you need to talk to an adult about.
Okay.
Because if you have this inside for too long,
Right.
it could turn into disease.
Right.
So depression, mental illness. So it's also about the stigma around mental health. So people have carried things inside of them for a long time
Right.
that was unhealthy. So we don't want that to happen to them. So we need to talk and get it out to get help so we don't become sick.
Is there anything else you would like to say about Precious that we haven't touched on?
Precious is a perfect gift because it's a gift that'll continue to give for years and years for parents, grandparents. It can also be used as a tool for counseling. And it's also a good way to help, you know, in the book there's a lot of activities and a lot of discussion around very important life topics to make sure that the child really understands.
I can definitely notice that you're a professional speaker and a best-selling author.
Thank you.
Now, as you can see, Charlene is living her purpose. Tune in again next month when we have another interesting individual from Chatham-Kent who's living their purpose.